Okay, as you can see, I boo-booed, and now I have got some different paper, but I have done the folds as should be done. The folded side comes down, so you have a fold here, and then you again score it at 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then you fold back and forth until you have this odd looking little piece of paper. Do it on this side too. So you have both of these. This one's going to be on this side and that one's going to be on that side. And then you open it up. And you have all these fun little folds. This goes up. It's in a bit of a square. Then this one goes down. And that one goes up. And that one goes up. Down, up. Try and follow your score lines to get the right bend. And that's how it folds. Now, I know I don't want that to fold that way, so you get them folded so that it looks like this. Get it so it kind of in and out and it folds up. I'm going to try and do it one more time and see if I can make it more visible and more understandable. Okay, so here we want this fold up, this fold down, so there's that one. Then we fold this one up. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And there you have this one. And you have these are the two wings. And I don't know, I always end up putting an extra fold in, and I shouldn't. But I always put this fold in, where I fold it where I connect it to the card. And that fold just kind of falls right in there. I don't think you're supposed to do that one, but that's the one I do. Now, if you want a fairly decorative edge of some sort, this is the time to use your fancy scissors. I love these decorative scissors, but they don't do what I want them to do when I want them to do it. So I'm going to use regular scissors, and I'm just going to make kind of a ruffle. Clean up my mess. Okay, now when you open it, it almost looks like hearts. See? And now we take our card, we open it up, and this is where we need glue or tape or something to fasten it in. And my sticky tape's back here. What you want? Lay it out. Sticky tape it. So there along the edge, and on this edge. Sorry, I keep pulling back. So, all right. So we open up our card, fold this up, release our sticky. Okay. Now we want to set this so that it's inside the card. So you don't want to stick it like this. You want to stick it totally inside the card. And lay it down on one side. And then fold it close on the other. And then when you open, it pops out. Isn't that cute? So, do that again. Release my sticky tape. And again. We want it so our wings open up. So we want the folded edge to the outside. Line it up. Hold it there. And then we close it. So there we have our explosion card. This will go here in the center. with our message. See how that all fits? Ta-da! Everything else from here on is just the decorating. Now, the fun thing about this card is if you can make it a pop-up. So, this pink part, if you cut a couple of slots like that, and then you bend this down, and then I bend it the other way too, because when we open it up, we're going to bend it out like that, and then we can stick something out here on the front and it will pop up. So when you open the card, this is popped up. Now, I don't know. Here we go. I want to cut that so it's straight, but I want to go around with this circle. This is where you do your own thing. You're decorating. You decorate it any way you want to, but I'm going to show you how I like to try. So, I know that's not perfect, but guess what? I don't have a cutting machine. I just have scissors. So, I'm going to stick that right there. Use a little bit of my sticky tape. Stick it right here on the little flap that I made. Release the sticky. Release the kraken. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I've been in a really good mood lately. I feel like 2019 is going to be a very good year. With me starting this channel and just around the house, spiritually, physically, mentally, I think it's all coming together. So, there's my little pop-up. Now, remember the string? I can take this little string and I can string it across here. Get a little Scotch tape. I still do make that stuff, you know. Tape my string, cut it, take this over here, and when it's sitting out, you pull it taut. And tape it down with some tape. So see, it's taped right on there on that first section. Oh, we haven't even glued in the card part yet. Now, the inside of my card, too big. I kind of want that on the outside of my card for decoration. So I think we'll just do the flags. We're going to I have a glue runner or a tape runner or whatever you call these things. I'm gonna put some sticky on this. I'm going to set it. I want to get it behind the string. I'm gonna set it there on the card and close it and press. Then I'm going to flip it over and do that again. Don't get it on your string. Now this part you glue to the bottom of the card. So there's your card. You open it up and it pops. And my string is not popping like I wanted to. I think it's because I put that extra fold. But anyway, we're gonna put, I want to put some I love you decorative tape. Something kind of pretty there on the bottom. For the flags, tear off just pieces of tape, stick them on your string, and then stick them together. You can either leave it like that, or you can cut it with a little edge. You know, I'm here all by myself except for the fish. And then I'm talking to myself. So I'm afraid someone's peeking in on me going, what is that crazy woman doing in there? But this is how I have fun. I like to do this. I like to play with paper. I like to see what I can make out of it. If I can get it to do what I want it to do, make something that'll make someone happy. But I hear the guys, we've got construction workers here in the apartment complex, and they are working on the pool, which is just across the parking lot from me, and they're banging, so you might hear a bit of that, and you hear the fish tank, and then my refrigerator's growling, so I gotta talk so you don't have to listen to all that crap. Okay? About an X and an O flag. some polka dots in red. So see, I'm just making these little flags. Little pieces of tape hanging on my string. But I just make it feel like a party. And I like this card because, like, if you're giving it as a graduation card, maybe you do graduation. I've done one of those like this. You can put a gift card down in here, tape it down, or put a little pocket. Money is always a good thing. I think I'm going to move my string out. I love Scotch tape. It kind of doesn't rip your paper as much. I'm going to move it out to here, to the second notch. I want the little flags to be in front of my pop-up. Now I ripped that tape up. So, get my little Scotch tape. So now it folds up, nice and cute, and it opens and pops. Ta-da! Trying to figure out how to show you so you can see it. So opens up and pops out. Ta-da! And remember that one piece I said I wanted to use on the outside. Kind of looks a little plain here. That I'd stick this like right there so they know this is the front. There we go. And then I need my heart punch. Here's my heart punch. Couple of rose gold hearts. Here on the back. Okay, there it is. So, I think that turned out pretty cute. Ta-da! The explosion birthday card, or graduation card, or today it's my Valentine for my baby girl. She'll love it. Now, obviously, this card is a card you kind of want to hand to your friend, or I don't think this is a great one to go in the mail. It's kind of bumpy, but if you use a blue butterfly on your envelope, they won't run it through the machine, and it's less likely to get ripped up. But if you do that, you're going to want to have some sort of an envelope. And I don't know if I can do this, but we'll see. I'll get out my envelope punch board, if I can find it. Oh, it's way in the back. Sorry. Here's my envelope punch board. And if you measure your card, it's about 5.5 inches by 6 inches. So you really probably want a 6 by 6 or a 6.5 by 6. So my punch board has a 6 by 6.5. Use a 10 by 10 piece of paper. This is an add-on. Here's your bonus, the envelope. 10 by 10. By 10. And if you've never seen an envelope punch board, you can get them. We Are Memory Keepers sells them at, they have this brand at Michael's and Hobby Lobby. If you like to buy Stampin' Up products, Stampin' Up has their own brand of envelope punch board. There's different sizes of punch boards. There's all kinds of things. But anyway, so if I want a 6 by 6.5 envelope, I need a 10 by 10 piece of paper, and I need to start at 4 3/4. So what that means is when I put this in here, I need to line up my corner with that 4 3/4 mark. Okay, and you punch, and guess what? It's made for right-handed people, not lefties. So I use my right hand to figure out where to score. I then turn a quarter turn, and I line up my score line with this little pointy thing here. Now they have the directions for this if you've got one. And then you score. Now here's where a lot of people go off, because if you're not right on that score line, it gets kind of funky. But on your second one, it should line up exactly with your first one. So you want to measure your corner 4 3/4. They don't recommend this, I do, to get your envelope so that it's done right. Then I turn it again. Whoops, I didn't score. Four 3/4. You'll feel that little edge there to run your score tool up against. And then you turn it, and see this other one, that is definitely not 4 3/4, but it wasn't on the second one either. So there we go. Now if you want your envelope to look really neat and like an envelope, you can round your corners. Now, this is where it gets fun. If you want your envelope to be pretty on the outside, you fold it in like this. Whoops, I didn't score there. Eek. Line it up. And score. Okay. So what I was saying is you fold them in and you have a very pretty envelope on the outside. But maybe you're sending this through the mail and yours isn't all uckied up from something. You might want your envelope white on the outside, but look at this. Now you have a pretty lined envelope. So, and what you do is it helps if you're putting your card in here so that you get it just right. It's not too tight. You put it down there and fold that up. Oops. My paper tore. This is old paper, so it gave way. But you've got a good idea. And then there is your envelope. And you can address it, take it to the post office, have them weigh it, or use a blue butterfly. I think that'll give you more than enough. It gives you an extra ounce in it, and they hand stamp it. And then you put you have a very nice little Valentine, homemade for your special someone. And they pull it out and they open it up and ta-da! It explodes with these cute little flags. You can write your little love note or your love message. Let them know how much you care. Well, I know this was a little, we learn on the go, right? Being left-handed, it's a challenge. Tools aren't always made properly for you. When people do things, they always do them a certain way and your brain thinks the other way. So I had to start out with a different piece of paper and try again. But I got the folds right and I got it to work. It's a beautiful little Valentine. So thank you for stopping by Sandy's Left-Handed Crafts. I really appreciate having you here. And if you decide you want to subscribe, please hit the little button that says subscribe, and then I will have another subscriber, which will encourage me. And if you comment, I would love to try to reply. And even if it's a smiley face, you don't want to say anything, just give me a smiley face. I really appreciate it. And if you want to be notified when I put up a new video, hit the little bell next to that subscribe button. It'll ding, or you'll get a little email message. It'll say, Sandy just uploaded a new video. My goal is to upload a new video every Thursday with some sort of craft or thing that I've been doing. I also may have some haul videos of when I go to the craft store and I pick up a few things. I might share with you what I buy. I might share a good recipe or a meal plan with you. I just don't know. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm still figuring out what I really want to accomplish. So please, if you would, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And let's see, there is a video out there of my photo books. There's a 4-part video, and the 4th one is the final share. If you watch that video and comment on it, if I get 30 views, I think is what I said. If I get 30 views on it, I've got 41 or 42 subscribers now, so that's like 3/4 of you. If 3/4 of you watch it and comment, I will draw or pick a name out of the comments and send you my winter book that we made. So you wouldn't have to struggle to make it. You just have to decorate it. Thanks for coming by, and have a great day, and see you on the flip side tomorrow or the next. Bye.